welcome to my channel and see you again, everybody that you have been watching my video that talking about sense relation, or we can say that lexical item in linguistics. Alright, and this video I will talk to you about homonyms. So the homonym it means that a part of lexical item that should the learner have to understanding about the part of a lexical item. So mean that meronym is a part of them. So what is a meronym? And then we go to through this video, and then you see the example, and then you see my explanation about a part of the meronym, and you will be clear about a meronym in this video. Okay, here we go together. So the words meronyms is combined to words such as meros and names. The history of this word came from the Greek language, because the language or the country and the universe that always linked together. The country is similar or it's the same the community of Cambodian, the community of United States, the community of Singapore. But in the public world they call the country. Alright, and the country always have to link together, and such as the people living in the society, they have relationships to some people around them. Alright, okay, and now we go to next slide that talking about a words or part of this meronym. There are two parts of this meronym words. So one part is that mero is a part of the whole meronym, so the part of something. Alright, and I give you example to you. Look like the cake, one cake, and we cut into three, so one piece of the three is called a part of. But in linguistics, the word that a part of or the whole thing is use a meronym words. Alright, so the meronym word is divided in two parts. One is a meronym that mean that the part of the whole, and second it mean that name that I have introduced you many times in my video. They're talking about the name words. The name it mean the words, and so combined together it became to meronym. That word was came from the Greek language. I got you understanding about, and then we go to the next slide, and that is for example, and stick to the word a word. Alright, I do like that. So what is meronym? Meronym is a term to use to describe the part of the whole relationship between the lexical item. So as I say that the meronym is a part of the lexical item. Hyponym, subordinate, homophone, and homograph, homonym, antonym, synonym, all of these words are the part of a lexical item. And in this video we're talking about meronym. Meronym is the one piece or one part of the lexical item in linguistics if we study about English language. Alright, So that is the definition, and you have to see and you have to understanding very well when I show you the example the next slide. Alright, here we go. So this one I pick up the 4 language to talking about and to make a example to you to deep understanding about the part of the whole. So the language is the whole things, and meaning and form and sound are the part of language. Alright? If we study about the language, any language, we have to understanding about part of the language, and we focus on them, and to make you understanding very well, not nervous to talking about, oh, what is the language, oh, what is the component of language, but we have to deep understand part of the language, like sound, form, and meaning. Alright, so the sound, form, meaning as the words that we can call Meronym of the word language. It means that the part of the language. Alright. Okay, see you again. More time. So that is the sound. The sound is divided into and or etc. So the sound is talking about phonetic and phonology. The phonology is study about the phone, the scientific study of the sound, and phonetic in talking about how to pronunciation or system. Alright, and so that is word are the part of the sound, or we can say the word or the words term in linguistics we call that harmonyms or meronyms. Meronym is a part of the sound. Alright. And we see that form we have 2, the morphology and syntax. So the syntax we studied about phrase structure and sentence structure, and the morphology is talking about the structure of the words. Alright, so all these words are meronym of the word forms. Alright, so that is a part of the form. Part of the what? Part of the form. Alright, and we go into the meaning. So the meaning we have 2 more branches that we have talking about, a semantic and a fragment. Semantic and fragment as the words that part of the meaning, or we can say that a meronym of the meaning. Alright, okay, sorry, I will just to carry on more about this one. So that fragmentic and semantic as the part of the meaning, and the meaning and forms and sound are part of the language. Alright, okay, here we go to next one. This is example. I pick up the morphemes. The people they understanding about the morpheme already. The pheme it mean words and forget, but more it means sound. But I'm not talking about the meaning of the morpheme, but I talking about a part of the word that's called meronym in linguistics. Alright, so here is the part of morpheme. So morpheme we have 2 parts, that is the root word and affixes. Affixes and the root word are the part of the morpheme, or we can say that affixes and root are the meronym of the word morpheme. Alright, and suffixes we have divided into 2. Prefixes and suffixes. So suffixes and prefixes as a part of the affixes, or we can say prefixes. Suffixes are the meronym of affixes. Alright? So suffixes it divide into two, like such as grammatical suffixes and derivational suffixes. So derivational and grammatical suffixes is a part of suffixes, or we can say that a derivation and the grammatical are the meronym of the word suffixes, and suffixes and prefixes are meronym of the word affixes. Affixes and root word are meronym of hyponym, and hyponym as meronym of the words of the form of words and the form of morphology. Alright, so I keep that one. Okay. Okay, now we're going to one more example that I talking about a human body. So human body, but we have many parts of the human body, but I just create only part of human body. So I pick up just a leg, an arm, and head. Actually, but we have many parts of the human body, but I give you only three parts of human body, like like arms, like head, and legs. Alright? Okay? So we can say that head and arm and leg are the meronym of the body. I want to say in that you have to think about the arm of human is not a human. Human is a human, but the arm of human is not called a human. Or I can say that human is a human, but the head of human is not the human. Or I can say that the leg of a human is not a human. A human is a human, but the leg of human is not the human. So that is the definition you understanding. If we're talking about the human's body, we have to combine all whole of things, like leg, like head, like nose, like arm, like tongue, like shoulder, completely to become once completely one body. Look like the motto. I have to example about the motto. Motto is the motto, but the mirror of the motto is not the motto. Mean that the motto we have to combine all things to completely one thing. So as the thing in completely one thing, we can call it is the part of one thing, or the whole of, or the part of the whole thing. All right. Okay. Here we go to next more. So head, it combines a nose, mouth, eyes, ear. But we have more, but I just only pick up only 4. So mouth, nose, eyes, ears are the meronym of head. Alright? We have to complete one to become a head. Alright? And arms, we have finger, and we have elbow to completing one hand. Alright? I'm sorry. So elbow, finger, hand are words meronym of arms. Mouth, nose, eyes, here meronym of the word hat. So the hat, arm, leg, meronym of the word body. The body is mean the whole thing that we talking about meronym. Meronym is mero is mean parts, a name is mean word, mean that the word in the whole. Alright? That you heard during I introduce you about meronym and definition of meronym, and you know the meronym come from, and you know the words mero mean, and you know the word name means. All this video is very God sent to you and to someone to learn linguistic of English. I'm not smart as you think, but I want to see what I know, because the sharing is by communication. If someone they like it very good and very it's perfect for you to adapt learning linguistic, please take it, please do it, and subscribe my channel. Depend on you understanding this video is very good, not because of you are my teacher, or not because I am your student, or not because of you are my best friend, but the video is focused on a knowledge. I want to share the knowledge what I had known to you, to all the people had listening this my YouTube video. I want to provide you, because we are living far away, we cannot know each other, but we can know each other by sharing a communication, by video English, always sharing the knowledge. Sometimes you understand more than me, but doesn't matter. I don't care about low or highest. I just care what I want to share. And someone, I think that we have someone lower than me, and I think that someone higher than me. But I don't care about higher and low. I care about sharing, about us, the knowledge. That is the God sent video. Okay, and the last one I would like to say thank you for you watching this video. And I think that the sharing is the by communication, and the video lesson is look like a book. Some people they know many language, they start to write a book and for the reader, and the reader can find in the library. But it's now is the modern technology, so the people they very smart to use smartphones, and they spend a lot of the money for the smartphone. You have to think how to use smartphone to get a useful for you, to get a benefit better than you look anything else. You post something it's not good for you, and but you have to learn everything on the YouTube that you want to. You can do it. You ask yourself and just walk through to your direction what you want to go. Alright, okay, thank you for watching this video, and I hope that I will show you one more video that talking about member collection. That is the part of the lexical item also. Okay, thank you, see you next one.